I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again. If we want to have enough money, like I sat when I had no clients and I had no foreseeable income, which was, guys, less than a year ago. And I'm on track to have a very good year financially. This can happen really quickly if you do the work, which, that's the work, right? So I practically sat down and I looked at what I had in terms of not just like money for the day and food in the cupboard. And I started practicing gratitude for everything that I had, like solid gratitude. I have enough to buy groceries. Money to buy groceries is a lot. I have enough to pay my rent. I have enough to pay for my car. So I got into a place of gratitude for all that I had, and I got into a place of gratitude for all that was coming. We've talked a lot about that in the masterclass. Gratitude for things that haven't arrived yet. I'm so grateful for all the money and all the clients that are coming my way. I'm so grateful for the $20,000 a month that I just had. I'm so grateful for the 20 people who want to work with me. I started repeating gratitude for things that had not yet come. And then practically, so that shifted my energy. That got me to a place of joy. That got me to a place of excitement. That got me to a place of, oh my God, it's happening, it's coming. I love this work. I love the money that's coming in. Like I shifted from fear to excitement, fear to joy. And then practically I became willing to do whatever it takes to take care of myself. Like I've talked about this before. I was willing to sell my car if needed. I was willing to move and get a roommate. I never ever said I said I'm willing to get another job for a company, but I said that's a last result and I'm going to resort and I'm going to do whatever I can to make this job work. So in order for me to be a coach and teach online and create courses, I said I'm willing to live with a roommate. I'm willing to sell my car. I'm willing to drive Uber. I'm willing to keep my car and drive Uber or Lyft. I'm willing to get a side job. I'm willing to do consulting even while I coach. I've had clients who come to me and say, well, I have this skill and I have this talent, but I'm not making any money from it because I really want to be making money from Y. And it's like, well, I don't suggest doing that. I wouldn't cut off one income or revenue stream until you have another solid revenue stream, because that's just putting yourself in a place of fear and stress for no reason. So I continued consulting. I was getting consulting work. And clients coming to me at first were consulting clients. So I took the consulting work so that I could keep coaching, and I got into the energy of excitement. I opened myself up to possibilities from areas that, I opened myself to possibilities and to money from areas that maybe weren't my first choice at the time. Like I wanted to be running a full 6-figure online coaching business, but I wasn't going to be able to build that in a month or even in 2 months. I'm going to build that over a series of years, right? Like I had to check my expectations. So what I wanted to do was build a coaching business, an online coaching business. In order to do that, I took income from consulting, which was something I'd been doing for years, and I already had a 6-figure consulting business. So I took money from the consulting business. I took work from the consulting business in order to build the coaching business. So I didn't say like, I wouldn't say, oh, the results are slow to show in my coaching, but I'm only going to work on coaching. I said, okay, the results are maybe slow to show in coaching. I'm going to keep using the consulting. My coach calls it my benefactors. My consulting clients are my benefactors. So doing whatever it takes can be in many different ways. Like if what you need to do is pay the bills, then doing whatever it takes can be any number of jobs to pay the bills while you also work on the thing that you love. If you're 100% working on the thing that you love and you're not able to pay the bills, I would say, evaluate what does it mean to do whatever it takes. Like I had to reason that out with a coach in a real specific way to get to a place where I really understood what it means to do whatever it takes. Because whatever it takes is like sometimes about opening our minds, not about working harder or working more hours. And again, also the results, the idea of what it's going to look like getting caught up in what it will look like and that it has to look a certain way. So I would ask you, what does that mean to you to do whatever it takes? And I would also ask you, what are the results you want? Do you have a goal? So what does that mean to you? The results are slow to show. I don't know what that means. And I would ask you to say, what does that mean? What are the results? And are they really slow to show?